Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Esta es la DEA.
Está right. Patricia, anda. No dispare. No dispare, señor.
Up in the alley.
Well, not too bad.
Freeze! Drop it! No. I need to get out! The fucking
The entire power grid on the east side of...
The story opens in the middle of a high-stakes operation. A convoy from a specialized DEA task force moves toward its target. Inside one of the vehicles are Tony, a seasoned officer, and his partner Ivan. They aren't just colleagues, they're brothers in everything but blood. During the drive, Ivan shares life-changing news. He's going to be a father. Tony is genuinely happy for him and promises that the day the child is born will be the best day of Ivan's life. They arrive at a high-level drug house. Wanting to keep Ivan safe, Tony assigns him to the perimeter while he leads the entry team inside. The raid begins with precision, rooms are cleared, and suspects are secured. On the top floor, Tony finds the kingpin and his accountant mid-transaction. As he moves in to arrest them, he misses one critical detail: the bodyguard. Calm and unreadable, the man doesn't flinch at the sight of federal agents. In a split second, the bodyguard disarms Tony and opens fire. Chaos erupts. The killer escapes and heads for the exit. Outside, Ivan is on the phone with his wife when the bodyguard appears. Before Ivan can react, the assassin guns him down and disappears into the night. Tony rushes out, but it's too late. His best friend is dead, a man who will never meet his child. Across the country, we meet Nick. He appears to be an ordinary old man living on a modest boat, but his past tells a different story. Nick was once the government's most lethal black warrant assassin, a master sniper capable of hitting targets from miles away. His former handler, Francis, tracks him down with an offer. The government needs a specialist to eliminate threats beyond the reach of conventional law enforcement. Nick initially refuses, claiming he's retired, but Francis knows exactly how to persuade him. Family. Nick is broke, and his loved ones are struggling. Francis offers him one final job: a blacklist of the most dangerous drug lords in the country, men plotting to destabilize the American economy. If Nick completes the mission, his family will be set for life. After a long pause, Nick accepts. Back at the DEA, Tony is no longer the same man. Grief consumes him, but beneath it burns a relentless need for justice. His boss urges him to take time off, but Tony refuses. The only way forward is to finish what they started. That resolve hardens when Ivan's widow visits the office. She embraces Tony and delivers a chilling request: make sure the man who killed my husband never breathes again. The team shifts focus to a dealer captured during the raid. He's arrogant and confident, claiming his boss is untouchable and planning something massive, but he won't talk without a deal: luxury treatment, full immunity, and a 5-star hotel. Tony's boss reluctantly agrees, though Tony distrusts every word.
What? I've been waiting for 2 hours to take up here. I didn't shoot anyone. I don't know. I manage the shipping and receiving.
Polat.
Who is that?
Agents. Shit, man, you got warrants out from all money laundering. No, that's
Like this. Listen. I'm going to give you exactly who you really want. You main bin Fari.
As agents escort the dealer outside, a single shot echoes. Nick doesn't miss. The dealer drops instantly. Panic spreads. Tony reacts quickly, identifies the sniper's position, and races toward the building. But Nick is already gone. Disguised as a frail old man, he walks straight past the chaos unnoticed. With their lead dead, Tony and his team pivot. They begin surveillance on the dealer's accountant, but need audio to uncover the larger plan. Tony identifies their way in. Mina, a hotel staff member with access to restricted areas. At first, she refuses, terrified of the consequences. But Tony's urgency convinces her. She agrees to help. Under pressure, Mina successfully plants the listening device. Through it, they uncover the target: Hussein bin Fari, a global arms dealer. His plan is catastrophic. He's funding a device capable of collapsing the entire U.S. power grid. But Tony isn't the only one watching. Nick infiltrates the hotel. Silent and efficient, he eliminates everyone in the room, but Hussein and his scientist escape moments before he reaches them. Tony arrives to find devastation. Whoever this assassin is, he's dismantling targets before the law can touch them. The fallout begins immediately. The hotel shuts down, and Mina loses her job. Meanwhile, Hussein pushes his plan forward. The scientist demands $50 million to complete the device. Hussein agrees without hesitation. Tony tracks a new lead to a party hosted by Hussein's niece, Rashida. He infiltrates the event, hoping to uncover Hussein's location. But Hussein is already watching. And he's not alone. The same bodyguard who killed Ivan stands beside him. He recognizes Tony instantly. Hussein gives the order, eliminate him. As tension rises, Tony spots a familiar face, the old man who's appeared at every crime scene. Nick. Tony pursues him through the city and finally corners him. When Nick turns around, everything changes. The assassin he's been chasing is his father. Years earlier, Nick vanished after Tony's mother was killed, targeted because of Nick's work. To protect his son, he walked away. Now father and son stand on opposite sides of the same war, until they realize they share the same goal. Before they can plan, the bodyguard ambushes them. Nick is injured, and Tony is captured. Inside a bunker, Hussein orders Tony tortured for answers. But Tony only laughs. "The man you're afraid of?" he says. "He's my father." Hussein doesn't believe him. That mistake costs him everything. The phone Nick gave Tony is a tracker. Nick follows the signal, infiltrates the bunker, and cuts through the guards with ruthless precision. He frees Tony, and together they escape as authorities seize the device, stopping the attack. But it's not over. The bodyguard kidnaps Mina and demands Tony come along.
Mina.
Tony?
Un padre por ahí te dejo.
I'm gonna kill that fucker. No, I'm gonna kill that fucker.
And then what?
Working in perfect sync, they eliminate the guards and corner Hussein. He makes one last attempt to fight, but Nick ends it with a single shot. When authorities arrive, they find victory, and one final surprise. The bodyguard isn't dead. He's been left behind, bound and ready to face justice. Time passes. Nick's boat rests peacefully at sea. For the first time in years, he isn't a ghost. He's a grandfather. Tony stands beside Mina, joined by Ivan's widow and her child. Ivan's family is safe, supported by the legacy he left behind. As the sun sets, Tony's phone rings. It's Francis. There's another mission. Tony looks at his father. In their world, there's no such thing as retirement, only the next job. And together, they're unstoppable. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really makes the channel grow.